Welcome to Morning Rituals. I am Andrea Luzon, your host, and I still have some people joining us coming in, and just really grateful to have to step into ritual on a day that is a national holiday where I'm feeling a bit pulled in some different directions. My kids are home. They're saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, let's play board games." And I said, first, I get to step into my practice, and then I am all yours for at least a little while until I come back into creating a program that I'm working on called Awakening Freedom. And it's really juicy and fun, and it's about propelling women and men, whoever is called to that work. So standing for women and men and anyone who is feeling called to that greater awakening, that stepping into greater self-awareness and purpose, vision. What are my values? What is my intention while I'm here on this planet? So welcome to anyone who's hopping in this moment. Hello, James. Today, what's come forward is this awareness of gratitude. And I will tell a slightly vulnerable share, but I was experiencing date night with my husband, and we were all curled together and being intimate. And I had this moment where I was just stepped into gratitude for just less than a minute. I was just thinking, I'm so grateful for this man and this talent and generosity and beauty and presence and willingness to open and go deep into himself. He's been doing a lot of self-reflection and inner work lately, and it just brought me straight to ecstasy. And it was just so beautiful. And then I was sharing that with him afterwards, of like that moment of those successions of moments of just ecstasy, and that it was brought forward through gratitude. And so it's been filling me up lately of, wow, where else can I step into gratitude and bring myself into such a present moment, just ecstatic joy, even when I'm feeling stretched or when life is not unfolding the way I expect. Is there a place I get to go inside that is more open and more available and ready to be filled? Is there a piece that I can let go of so that gratitude can fill that resistance or that expectation? So that's what's been coming forward for me. So I'd love to know if that lands. We can chat afterwards. But so in this moment of just feeling that gratitude in various aspects of our lives, I would love to explore with you just a bit of movement. First, let's just get present in the breath. So blow out any stale air in your lungs. You feel free to make a noise if you'd like, ha, or foo, or with your lips. And then let's take a deep inhale through your nose. Ready? Inhale. Hold in that expanded state, filled with that life force. And then let's blow that out with some sound. Maybe a little bit of movement. Lovely. Hold in that empty position. The vessel is ready. Let's inhale through the nose, holding while you are full, and exhaling out with some sound. Lovely. Inhale again through your nose, and hold expanded and full. And exhale out with some sound, with some movement. Anything not serving this present moment, just let it out. Let that go. any fear, any resistance, anything. I'm flexing each butt cheek almost like a belly dancer, like flexing those hips and kind of vibrating and letting that out. So, that's not serving me. So off you go, dripping off onto the floor. The floor, the earth can receive anything holding you back. Outstanding. And so, if you're open to it, I trust that you are standing for yourself today. Let's stand. So, pardon my squeaky chair while I roll that lady back. And here we go. We're going to stand together. And I would love to just explore with you on my workout gear today. Okay, so what we're going to explore is a reaching up. And you're kind of going to lean your hip forward and kind of just let that arm almost bend over your head. I'm over exaggerating in this moment, but there we go. So we're going to do that side to side. So we're going to lift up nice and tall, extending the spine. And then you're going to lean up, just lean over, and you can almost let that hand flop over your head. Oh, nice. Very good. Straighten up. Let's lift up with the other arm, nice and tall. Stretch that spine, elongate. Inhale and pop out that hip, maybe bend that knee and just, side body stretch. And let's lift both arms up, opening up the heart. Ooh, popping up some shelves. Here we go. And this time a tiny little back bend, just itty bitty. Oh, opening up the body. Ooh, opening up to the sky, the earth, all of the beautifulness. Stretching with your first arm, reaching nice and tall. Inhaling, lean out that hip and let that body just lean back over the other leg. Nice sturdy side here, and yet a nice stretch. Beautiful. Blowing out. Beautiful. Here we go. Reaching up, nice and tall. Stepping out just a little bit, leaning. Pop out that hip, lean that body over. Ooh, I can definitely feel that from the hip to the ribs. Blowing out some air. Beautiful. Okay, and now we are going to just shake. Let's see if I can turn up my music just a little bit for you. Here we go. Just a little moment of shaking. Feel free to make noise, just a little bit of shaking. Lovely. Anything that's not serving this moment is what we're just letting it flow out. You can feel like a kid, you can spin, just getting into the joy and getting into the release. Lovely. Breathing deeply. Lovely. Okay. Let's turn that music. Turn the music back down a bit. Okay. Excellent. So in this moment, we are going to put your hands on your hips. Kind of starting with the hips and moving a little bit towards framing the groin, framing your sexual organs. So start with the hips, just because that feels like maybe more of a power pose, hands on hips, like puff up your chest. And we're going to start with a slight rotation, just making a circle. I always seem to start clockwise. And so do whatever feels good for you. Outstanding. And now allow your eyelids to flutter closed. Push out some stale air. Beautiful. Inhaling. Slow it down now. And we're going to allow the hands to slide down as I was showing before. We're going to slide down and almost like you're hooking your thumbs on your mons pubis, like right above your sensual space. Almost like you're hooking your hands. You're not necessarily hooking your thumbs, but allow your hips to slow down, nice and slow. Slow circles. I'm already feeling some fun here. And so what we're really gravitating towards today is really about emptying out what doesn't serve and calling in more. Emptying out what doesn't serve and calling in more. So almost it's like I'm ready to release what doesn't serve. I'm ready to make room for more. So if you can almost say, I'd love to challenge you to say those words inside. And if you're really feeling juicy, say those words outside, out into the world. I'm ready to release what no longer serves me so that I can make room for more. Oh, beautiful. And we're going to try a slightly different one as we're rotating. Universe, support me, please, as I release what no longer serves me and make room for more. Beautiful. Okay, so universe, support me, please, in releasing what no longer serves me and making room for more. Beautiful, beautiful. And so whether you were going clockwise or counterclockwise, we're going to switch directions. There we go. Just to even everything out. And this one's simply going to be, I'm ready for more. And really let that sink in. Maybe you're feeling silly right now. Maybe you're feeling like, this is not what I was planning on. And whatever that is for you, that's okay. And yet, what if it really was so simple? Just simply framing those beautiful parts of our bodies and sharing with the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready for more. Beautiful. I'm ready for more. Let's take a deep inhale through your nose as we're circling. And blow out and just let those words come out of you. I'm ready for more. And inhale that knowing through your nose. And exhale out with the words, I'm ready for more. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come to stillness. I'm sure your legs have been wide this whole time. So I'd love for you to place one hand on your preferably your right hand on your belly, and your left hand kind of snuggles in nicely right over your heart, just the left side of your body. So right now in this moment, we're just going to breathe out, and we're going to inhale that knowing that you are worth whatever you're calling in. I'm worthy of more. Inhale that knowing. I'm worthy of more. Inhale. Hold in that space. And exhale out anything not serving that moreness, that worthiness, that presence. Beautiful. And we are going to sit. So grab your chair or the floor, whatever is feeling good for you. And we're just going to simply sit in awareness for just a few minutes. I'm going to set a chime for us. So get yourself nestled, get out any wiggles. It's lovely to push back into your chair. That's perfectly fine. It's lovely to, as long as you are feeling like your spine is nice and erect, like you can lean back, but allow yourself to feel a little string tugging up to the back of your scalp and running down your spine. And so I'm going to turn that music up again, and we're going to sit for just a few minutes and allow that worthiness, that more, that gratitude to wash over you. As you come back into the room, back into your body, back into this moment, allow yourself to inhale, breathe in, breathing out, remembering you are worthy, knowing that you are ready for more, and whatever that looks like. Gratitude for being exactly where you are on the journey right now in this moment, without judgment. So wiggling our fingers and toes, allowing the forehead to stay relaxed, and yet lifting the corners of the mouth. Breathing in that joy, breathing into the present moment. And so allow your outer eyelids to open, fluttering, open and closed. And at this moment, if you're finding that it serves you, I love to pick up pen and paper. Maybe you have a favorite journal. Maybe you have a scratch piece of paper somewhere nearby. Whatever that looks like for you. Whatever that looks like for you is perfectly fine. And so I'm turning to a new page in my favorite notebook. And I'd love for you to reflect on the question, where in my life am I ready for more? My challenge to you is to not go into any criticism. This is simply expansion, openness to what is possible. So where in my life am I ready for more? And we're exploring this question without judgment. And then, what would my life look like if I was ready to receive more in these areas? So I know I didn't give you much time on that first question, but we're going to jot these down and then allow you some time to reflect on those questions. So what would my life look like if I was ready to receive more in these areas? And that's referring to the areas that you shared above, or the aspects of your life that you shared above. And so for those of you who are here with me in person, we will take some time and explore and then share. And for those of you watching the replay or watching on where we're streaming, then I would love for you to continue forward with your writing utensil and paper, and just give yourself some space to explore that. And also remembering to come back to gratitude, that even though we're exploring more in our lives, that we get to also stand in gratitude for this moment, for this life, for this stage that we're at. And so we're exploring more, and we're exploring from a place of gratitude. Okay, so I'd love to know how that's landing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Andrea Luzon. This has been Morning Rituals. I look forward to seeing you every Monday morning.